Hello, Internet. I just got a notification on my phone that I'm live. And I can't quite decide if the ring light is more distracting because you can see the reflection of my eyeglasses, or if it would be worse if I was not lit. I'll take input on that. So hey, I'm back, and this is the soft launch of the 2022 Virtual World Tour. It's been a minute. I'm a little out of practice. I set everything up and I forgot to turn buttons on, things that I used to just do automatically. So I gotta get back into the swing of this. And really, I'm here tonight because I was thinking, I got this candy cane necklace. It's made by Glitter Limes, my favorite jewelry company. It's a real candy cane. Does anybody really eat candy canes? I mean, other than, I might eat a candy cane if I received it at a Christmas parade, but I wouldn't seek a candy cane. Maybe a candy cane martini. Are there any people out there that just love a candy cane? Ken, do you love a candy cane? I don't know. It's just a kind of a meh candy to me. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Now I'm gonna sing a song. Hey, Veronica. Okay, it's glad it's not just me. Oh, man. Hello, how are you? I got something to say. I can't believe things return to disdain, like rocks in my pockets as I walk to the shore. I just wanna know if you can love me no more. Oh, get along, little girl, what's he gonna say? Get along, little girl, it'll all be okay. 'Cause out of the flames we fly. Oh, get along, little girl, just say goodbye. I was a mess. You made mistakes under the rubble. The foundation shakes like taking center stage with no shouts of encore. I just wanna know if you can hold me no more. Oh, get along, little girl, what's he gonna do? Say you're all he ever needs and validate you. 'Cause out of the flames we fly. Get along, little girl, just say goodbye. 'Cause even on the best of days, you just drag you down. So get along, get along. Out of the flames we fly. Oh, get along, little girl, just say goodbye. Oh, get along, little girl, just say goodbye. Oh, it feels so good to sing again. So if you caught my brief little live stream last Monday, I I went to Nashville last month to write and network, and I got this really, really horrible cough, and it was not COVID, but Dave, hello, and Ken and Veronica. But I haven't sung since then because it's just lingered and lingered. So I'm just gonna see what my voice is willing to do tonight. But I'm just glad to be here, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the gift that came to my home on Christmas Day, which was a retro video game console. And I never considered myself a video game person, but I would just like to put it out there that Mario, in all of its iterations, is so addictive. It is really, really hard to stop. And level 1-5 of the Mario DS game, like, this is the bane of my existence. So if anyone has any... My son's going to be 3 next month, and he got little Super Mario figures, like little tiny things, and all he wants to do is play with his guys and have somebody else play the video game so he can make his little guys move around with it. So anyway, that's my life now, is Mario. I thought I left that behind in 1992, but here it is, back again. And I've had so many adventures this year. I would love to know if you're someone that I met on one of my adventures. I went to Utah, and I went to I am feeling better now. I haven't run yet though, full disclosure. I played in Salt Lake City this year. I played at Songwriter Serenade in Texas, which someone can please help me out here. I think it's like an hour outside of Austin. And I've been to Nashville a number of times. I went to South Carolina, North Carolina, all these places. And it's just, I feel like we really made lemonade out of lemons this year. And just, anyway, I'm grateful for the year, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I released an album this year. I mean, it was a big one. So I'm going to play a song that I used to play on this thing all the time. Because my friend Lisa Bastoni, who is an amazing singer-songwriter and painter, painted a lyric video for this song, which you can see on my YouTube channel. I think you're awesome. Chris, I would love to come play the patio. Florida, yeah? I would love, love, love to. Count me in. So she painted a lyric video for this song, and then I made some shirts with images from the video on it. So if you're interested in that, go over to gracemorrison.com in the shop, and you can see all the really cool t-shirts that we have that Lisa Bastoni hand painted. It's just so cool. And this is one of the tunes that I did at Songwriter Serenade. And, we got these feedback sheets. Here's what Songwriter Serenade is: a songwriting competition. And you have to, you get up there and you perform as the judges are watching you, and you're being judged in front of the audience, which is really stressful. But we got through it. It was a really great time. And so the notes on this song were, is it good to be free or is it bad to be free? We can't quite tell what the singer of the song means, if it's good or bad to feel free. And so this song I wrote after I realized I kept breaking up with people for stupid reasons. Like, I definitely broke up with someone because he spelled Saturday wrong in a text. And I was like, come on, man. Like, Wednesday I can understand, but you can't spell Saturday. Anyway, I was a little bit of a snob about it. And I realized, I'm like, I can't keep breaking up with people for stupid reasons because I'll just be a really lonely old person. And so that's kind of what the song is about. It's about somebody who desperately wants to be free and be single and live that life. And then by the end realizes that all they have is themselves, and they're not necessarily seeing that as such a great thing. All right, and Ken just confirmed that Songwriter Serenade was in Austin. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So when the person spelled Saturday wrong, they spelled it Saterday. It would be really sad, Ken, if someone spelled it Sadderday. That would have been worse. All right. Dennis! What the hell was I thinking of when I let you turn the key? My tongue is tight, my breath is short. I didn't let you get the best of me. I heard the tires rumble, I felt the earth shake. I knew my hands trembled. Maybe my biggest mistake is wanting to find a life not needing anyone else to be. But I'm free. It's just me, and I'm free. Heather and Chris. What the hell was I thinking of when I didn't call you back? I came up short with the words to say. What an embarrassment. I heard the bells ringing. I started to sweat. I almost picked it up. Maybe my biggest regret is wanting to find a life not needing anyone else to be. So I'm free. It's just me, and I'm free. Feel my heart beating. God, I can't relax. Sometimes love is fleeting. Sometimes it comes back. I'm wanting to find a life spent loving somebody else, but it's me, and I'm free. It's just me, and I'm free. Saturday is a great song title. I don't know if everyone can see Ken's comment, but a great idea. Ken, can I please have that? And I'll give you a co-write credit on it. I want to write a song called Saturday about Saturday. I love it. So hey, here's the other gift that came to my home. Thank you, Chris. An espresso machine. Heather, I'm good. How the heck are you? I miss you too. I got an espresso machine. Hope. So okay, Hope. Yeah, nope. Well, so Hope just said that nobody likes candy canes, but Dennis did come on and say that he does love candy canes. In fact, he said original peppermint is greater than every other flavor of candy cane. Thank you, Brenda. But yeah, like I wouldn't go out of my way for a candy cane, and I don't think I would eat an entire candy cane. I might eat this size one, maybe. I was just thinking about one of my other adventures this year. I went to Missouri, and I went with my friend Kamala Wadad. We met there, though. We did not travel together, and it was really hard. That was a tough one for me to leave my son. I've had to leave him 3 times this year for 3 to 4 days each time. And man, oh man, it does not get easier. I'd love to know how other moms do that because I'm just not wired to leave him. It's terrible. Once I go, it's okay. But that initial leaving, rip your heart out. But here's the cool thing I did in Missouri. I went to the heck was the name of it? It was a museum that was the headquarters of the Pony Express. And the museum, it's in an old hotel. So you go in it and it's still set up like a 19th century Old West hotel. I felt like I was in a Western movie. It's so cool. Dave won't eat broken candy canes because they must be in mint condition. Dave, do you Google these things or you just come up with these funny little one-liners? Dave has the funniest post. Wait, Ken, you're a songwriter? Y'all, Ken has been one of the biggest supporters of my virtual world tour, and I knew that he's run every day for years. But you're a songwriter too? What else do you do? My goodness. The Cowboy Hotel. So it's really cool. The top floor of this hotel, they have set up exactly like it was in the 19th century as a hotel. So creepy. And they have this, it's cool if you like these creepy kind of macabre things. So you have all the rooms as they would have been in the 1800s. And then they have this one stairwell that you can see into, but it's got a big plexiglass you can see into it. And it says like, this is where the hotel maintenance man fell to his death. it just felt like the ultimate Old West hotel thing to see. And then next to it, on the same little plot of land, is the home where Jesse. Somebody help me here. Jesse James, was he the guy that was in the Brad Pitt movie? Whoever the guy is in the Brad Pitt movie, it's the house where he was shot, and it's in part of the story. If I can get someone to confirm his name, we'll look it up. The story is that this guy he was a bank robber, and there was a warrant out for him with a cash reward, and one of his pals in his gang came in, and Jesse trusted him, and Jesse noticed that something hanging on his wall was crooked, so he stood up on a little chair to fix it, and as his back was turned, the guy shot him in the back. And though the hole is there, the bullet hole is there, and the actual thing he was fixing on the wall is there. And the guy who shot him in his back never got the reward because people didn't like someone who would shoot a man when his back was turned. I'm sorry for the long soliloquy there, but I just think those things are so interesting. Oh, that's right, Ken. Ken sang me a birthday song, and it was an original. Okay, I'll quit yapping, and I'll sing you a song. So if you're interested in knowing my plan for 2022, I'm going to be releasing a single every other month. And I believe I've played all of them, all of them save one I've played live on here. And that's another adjustment. I used to always have a martini on Monday nights, but tonight is water. Oops. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about this song. This song is about my sleep anxiety. It's such a plague. In order to sleep at night, guys, I need a sound machine in surround sound. I need a 15-pound weighted blanket. I need my U-shaped pillow. I need all these things just to be able to sleep, which is like a normal human activity, but for whatever reason, my brain doesn't let me do it normally. And this song I wrote after a night when I hadn't slept at all, and I was just a walking zombie. And it kind of, it's the idea that when you haven't slept for days, you're just like going through the motions, like you spend a lot of time pretending and trying to pretend like you're functioning and like you're actually listening to people, but really you're like, it's all you can do just to stand up. This is called It's Gonna Be a Night. I haven't slept for days. I can't escape my mind. When the song gets low, that's when I know it's gonna be a night. Racing thoughts abide. I can't close my eyes. When the sun goes down, I haven't slept in days. I can't escape my mind. When the sun gets low, that's when I know it's gonna be a night. Yeah, when the sun gets low, that's when I know it's gonna be a night. I need a button. I keep going back and forth to turn my reverb off when I talk. I need a button that does that. I don't know. I'm not good enough at technology to figure out how to do the button. Hi, Sarah Lynn. Okay, so we have 2 candy cane lovers so far tonight. So we need. Maybe I need to reinvestigate the whole candy cane situation. Sarah Lynn, do you like a standard candy cane, or do you like those fruity ones? I like peppermint mocha, but that's not really the same thing. I know it's not. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I was trying not to do that. Bree, hello. Okay, we got 3 candy cane lovers tonight. There are people who love candy canes. Teddy says candy canes are poorly shaped and not optimized for eating. And I would tend to agree. And I think my same issue with lollipops, though. Like, I don't like to be sticky. Oh my gosh, and Bree chipped her tooth on a candy cane, yet she still loves candy canes. All right, but do you candy cane lovers eat them after Christmas, or is it purely a seasonal treat? I really want to know. I know I might seem like I'm being sarcastic, but I definitely want to know. So I had one song request for tonight. Kim, hello. And Kim loves candy canes. 4. All right. Candy canes. How about chestnuts? Does anybody roast chestnuts and eat them? Because that sounds like a lot of work. A cherry candy cane. All right. I'm changing the topic here for a moment. So this is my one song request for tonight. And this is going to be the first single that's coming out next month. And it's about, or was written for someone that I love. Sarah Lynn hasn't roasted chestnuts yet. I am also curious about the roasted chestnut. I feel like it would be one of those things that I would do and then be like, eh. But I would try one if somebody else roasted them on an open fire. I'm trying to think of other holiday things that I've, traditional holiday things that I haven't partaken in. One that I did do was plum pudding. Has anyone ever had plum pudding? I like the cozy murder mystery book, and there's one author, Joanne Fluke, whose heroine, her sleuth is a baker, and so every murder mystery has a lot of recipes in it, and one was the plum pudding murder, and so she made a cool plum pudding that I enjoyed. But are there any other ones? Let me throw me in the comments if there's other holiday things I'm not thinking of. Eggnog, go with or without. Okay, so back to the song request. This was written for someone very close to me who's been struggling with an eating disorder for the better part of 2 years. And the thing I've mentioned many times before, and it's true for any addiction, is that it doesn't just impact that one person. Because when you love somebody that's struggling with an addiction, like an eating disorder or anything else, it's going to suck you in to some extent. And that kind of happened to me because, you're just like looking at this person and you're like, if you just do these things, you're going to be okay. And you can't force somebody to want to get better, and you can't force them to do the things that you need them to do. So this song was written from a place of just like feeling a little hopeless. Like I just wanted them to know that they had it within them to get better. And Sarah Lynn doesn't get the eggnog thing, and I'm with you. they glow. Everybody knows that you're not ready. I'll hold your hand, baby, slow and steady. One small step and it's all over. I hope you know that you can get sober. Silent sleep, your dreams skin deep, bleeding love, too cold to touch. Everybody knows that you are fading, looking at a gravestone, contemplating. One small step and it's all over. I hope you know that you can get sober. Don't want to write it down, the thoughts that steal your crown. 'Cause everybody knows that you are fading, looking at a gravestone, contemplating. One small step and it's all over. I hope you know that you can get sober. Thank you, Sarah Lynn. My mom said, fruitcake, yum. Folks, thoughts on fruitcake? I'm pretty sure my mom only likes fruitcake that comes in a can. Am I making that up? Does fruitcake indeed come in a can, or is it just brown bread? Well, whatever it is, my mother loves fruitcake. Does anyone else love fruitcake? I feel like fruitcake, and there's a frozen pudding ice cream. I would put in the same ballpark. I'm not going to say what that ballpark is, but it's a ballpark that I'm not yet in. Rum raisin ice cream, frozen pudding, and fruitcake. Those are the things my mom likes. I like rum raisin. Hey, Bree, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that song's tough because it's just, as I said, it's just so hard to love somebody who's struggling with addiction of any sort and watch them, and you're just helpless on the sideline. And then, at a certain point, you lose your patience. Thank you, Bill Copeland. Such a wonderful, wonderful supporter of independent musicians here in New England. Thank you. But it's just so hard to love someone who's struggling, and you want to help them, and then you get angry, and then you lose your patience, and it's just this cycle that's hell. And so if anyone out there is struggling, you can absolutely get through it. It's just, and I know it's so hard, and I just hope that people have support systems that they're comfortable reaching out to, and I hope that addiction and mental illness in general loses the stigma, because there really shouldn't be shame about struggling with those things. They're real medical issues, y'all. Okay, so on that note, I'm gonna sing a song that I wrote. It was the last song I added to my album, and I wrote it to a prompt, and the prompt was sloppy. And I remember getting the prompt, thinking to myself, that's so gross. Like, who enjoys that word? That's like moist. Nobody likes those two words. And so I didn't. Alex, hello. I didn't write the song until the night before it was due, because I just didn't want to use that word. But then I wound up really liking the song. It's a little bit of an homage to my 20s when I spent far too many nights going out for $5 pitchers of margarita and making bad decisions. Can't face it no more. No familiar feet walking through the door. Wallowing. What's it gonna take to make this bird sing? But lately I've been holding on to certain voices, and sometimes I get sloppy when no one's there to stop me. No, I take the bottle off the shelf. What am I doing to myself? Like a stone, I can feel it echo in the bone. Rich like wine, I pretend that everything is fine. Lately I've been holding on to certain vices. Sometimes I get sloppy when no one's there to stop me. No, I take the bottle off the shelf. What am I doing to myself? Just wanna show me that hiding no hope ain't no way to turn it around. Oh, burying the bottle, believe life keeps going, forgetting the fear as it comes every morning. 'Cause I have wings and I get sloppy when no one's there to stop me. No, take the bottle off the shelf. What am I doing to myself? Mark, thank you. And Amaya, hello. And Chris, that's so sweet of you. Chris said he likes me better every time because of the pictures of margarita. And Dawn, hello. Yeah, the pictures of margarita thing, there was a local Mexican restaurant, and every Tuesday you'd go in and you'd get like 3 tacos and rice and beans and a pitcher of margarita for some really, it was like $10 or something. And then they had karaoke. And that was just, I was like 25 and it was just a recipe for bad decisions. But it was a fun time. My nephew and I are the same age and we bonded over the karaoke and pitchers of margarita. So, you know, if you have song requests of things that I've written or something that you know that I know, please feel free to put them in the comments. My voice is getting a little husky, so I'm probably just going to do a couple more. But I also wanted to throw out there that if you have, if you watched this virtual tour last year, oh, thank you, Maya. I love you too. Bye, honey. She's my great niece. If you have guests that I had on last year that you really loved, please let me know. You can put it in the comments or PM me because I am going to be starting to book guests for this show. That's my week. This week is booking other artists. So, and if you have an independent artist that you love that you think might like to do this, send them a note, send me a note, and I'd love to get to know some new singer-songwriters. I think that was the best part of this whole thing is, typically musicians don't get to go out and hear each other play because we're all playing on the same night or touring different parts of the country. So it was just so cool to have, I had people on here in Hawaii and California and all over the place. Pretty sure I had some people in other countries too. It was just so cool. And I got to know so many of you and the songs that you like and things of that nature. I'm going to try the piano and I'm going to need a little help with the audio level. Done. Yeah, yes, and Freetown. Yes. All right. So here's what I need to know. Is the piano loud enough? And can you hear my voice above the piano? Or does something need adjusting? I would love to know. This is how I write a song. I just sing nonsense until I find a melody I love. Bree, that works? I'm such a dork. Oh my goodness. Absolute dork. Thank you. Okay. So, this is another song that... Oh, piano could go up a little bit. Is that better? Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit... Okay, cool. I'll do it as is. I won't noodle too much. Joanne, hello. Thank you. So I wrote the song last year and I played it far too much on this show, I am sure. But I'm really excited. I had recorded it for my album and I sent the final album in and my publicist responded and she said, "You do know you're not Taylor Swift, right? Like, you don't need a 20-song record." So I had to cut some songs off of it. So this had been recorded for the new album, and I never got to share it with anybody. So this one, I think I've got it planned to come out next summer. But I'm excited about it because I think the message is becoming more and more real for me. I've been beating myself up lately over, feeling like, it's so silly, but feeling like a failure in life because I don't have this super lucrative career. I've woken up in a panic. Maybe that's what a midlife crisis is. I'm not old enough for a midlife crisis, but maybe that's what it means. But I think so much of that panic comes because I'm looking at other people that I see online and the images of their lives they're choosing to share. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, they're so beautiful and successful and look how happy they are all the time. And comparing myself to these curated images of other people's lives. And so this song has been a little reminder to me today to knock that off because everything we put out, we curate for a reason, right? Like I put this necklace on tonight for you. Normally on a Monday night at 7:39, I wouldn't be wearing jewelry at all. So it's just, giving ourselves reminders that the things we see in the media and on social media aren't real. That's not real. You know what real is? Real is a pair of Crocs. She's so goddamn pretty, I think it hurts sometimes. I think she wakes up early waiting for the sun to shine. Never anything out of place, she walks a very fine line. No one notices the way tears make her cheeks shine. Window watching, what do you see? Everybody's got it better than me. Window watching, sometimes you creep, but everybody's got something they don't want you to see. brought it all together, their kids, their jobs, their house, the dog. And in the photographs, I don't think there's a cloud at all. He works out every night with someone who's not his wife. He doesn't think she notices, but everything's out in the light. Window watching, what do you see? Everybody's got it better than me. Window watching, sometimes you creep, but everybody's got something they don't want you to see. I'll paint my life what I want you to see, 'cause everybody's watching me. Curate a life, what I want it to be, but everybody's always watching. What do you want them to see? She almost made a move, but everybody said to stick it out. Like they know his cold embrace and the love she does without. Window watching, what do you see? Everybody's got it better than me. Window watching, sometimes you creep, but everybody's always watching. What do you want them to see? Thank you, Ken. All right, I have a lyric sheet for the last song I want to sing you, and it just fell off of my keyboard as I was rocking out. So I'm going to retrieve it. Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Do you know what I was thinking about? It's so funny. You know, I labored over what to get my son for Christmas because I just wanted to blow him out of the water, you know? Like last year he got a slide and a bouncy house. So this year I'm like, how am I going to top a bouncy house and a slide? And he's going to be 3 next month, just to give you a little reference point. And we made the mistake of allowing him to watch YouTube videos, and he fell in love with these. Tell me if you've seen these. It's hamster mazes. People create these intricate mazes for their hamsters, and then they'll put like video game villains in it that the hamster has to defeat. It's a whole thing. He loves it. So I got him Zuzu pets off of eBay. But you know, I put all this effort into that, and he didn't care at all about that. The only thing he really loves are these tiny little Mario figures. You know, it's just so funny. I think we put so much emphasis on these big gestures. Little kids don't need a ton. It was a good reminder for me. Anyway, I'm so glad that y'all hung out with me tonight. I don't know if you noticed, but I say y'all now. That's new. That's a 2021 version of me. Dawn, I'm so glad to see you. I was kind of hoping my son would come down and say goodnight to you all, to y'all, like he used to last year. But, you know, he's busy playing Mario Kart. And his other funny thing is he really got into The Grinch. We watched The Grinch every day from Thanksgiving to Christmas. And he thought, like, his whole idea of what Christmas is the Grinch. So, you know, we got to Christmas Day and he said, okay, everybody, hold hands and sing. Because, you know, in the Grinch, they all stand in a circle and sing, Ha Who Doris, he calls it. And then he said, I want roast beast. It's just so fun watching him become a person. That reminds me of another song I wrote. Maybe I'll share next time about kids and how they're just learning how to be, or they're just learning how to be humans. So this song, Chris, yes, that last song is an original. Yep. This one I'm about to do now is not, though. This is a Robert Burns poem that I love, and I didn't know this version of it until I started working at the Renaissance Fair. Hey, did I ever tell you all the story about me at the Renaissance Fair? I was really, really into it, and I bought this glass vessel with a cork in the top so that I could put it on my belt and carry it around the fair with me all day and have water handy. And a tradition they had at this particular Ren Fair was this certain week every year someone would bring in mimosas. And I thought, oh, what a great idea. I will put the mimosa in my bottle with the cork in it, and then I'll just have mimosa with me all day long. Except what happened, y'all? The mimosa's carbonated, and it popped the cork out. And I was covered in mimosa the whole rest of the day, and the bees were attacking me the whole day. And don't put your mimosa in a bottle with a cork on the top and that's going to shake around on your belt all day. Stupid idea. Why was I talking about that? Oh, because I learned this song at the Renaissance Fair. I don't have the Gaelic, so my pronunciation may not be phenomenal, but I'm going to do my best. It should be a blues song. Brie, I miss you too. This song reminds me of my dad and my grandparents and all my people who aren't here anymore. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and no lang syne for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. We too have run about the braes and pull the gallants fine. We've wandered many a weary step, sin no lang syne for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. So here's a hand, my trusty friend, and give us a hand of thine, and we'll for rolling side, my dear, for rolling side. We'll take a cup of kindness, yes, for rolling side. Thank you, Kevin. And thank everybody for hanging out with me. This was so much fun. So, my gosh, yes, happy 2022 to you as well, Chris. And please, everybody, be safe and be well and have a wonderful New Year's Eve. And I'm going to see you. I was just checking the date on my calendar. I should have been able to calculate that. It's going to be January 3rd, and we'll be back here. Same bat time, same bat channel. And thank you, Don, and thank you, Ken, and Bree. And I meant to show you my one big nerdy flourish. It's that I admit to you that I'm one of those women who, well, I guess men do too. I'm one of those people who is addicted to Hallmark ornaments. And the problem with the Hallmark ornament is that you need the whole set. And then what people do is the day that the ornaments are released, they go in and they buy them all up, and then they make you buy them overpriced on eBay. Can you understand how angry that makes me? But the set that I love to collect is the Batman 66. You know, Adam West Batman. I've got all of them, including the Batcave, people. The Batcave Christmas tree ornament is huge, and it's not appropriate for a tree. It's too heavy. And you push the button, and the bat phone rings, and Batman and Robin go down the bat pole and change outfits. It's amazing, and I meant to show it to you here tonight, and I forgot. So my word is my honor, and I will show you my ornament next week. And please, please, please send me your song requests and your artist requests. And I just hope you have a wonderful New Year, and I will see you next week. Bye.